everybody. I hope you enjoyed the book Arlo Needs Glasses. It's so cute. Let me show you what we're going to make today. So this is part one, because today we're starting a 2-week project to make Arlo. So here is my finished Arlo. It's so cute. You're really going to have a lot of fun with this project. So let me show you how we get started with Arlo. It's actually really easy. Okay. Turn our screen down. There we go. Okay. So, first thing, always put your name on your paper and write your classroom name and flip your paper over. Okay. So, to start with Arlo, you're going to have a black pastel. And the first thing you want to do is really lightly, sort of in the top half of the paper, make a big U. And this is the bottom of his face. Okay. And then the next step is to make his ears. They kind of come off like this. You're going to do this really lightly, and I'll show you why in a minute. All the way around. And then, so you can kind of see where we have a U, and then his ears. And then he needs these little shoulders that come off of the side of his ears. They come curved down right to the bottom of the page. Like that. Okay. Now, this is where we're going to get some other materials. Actually, let's start off with our pastel. We're going to give him the fur around his face. And it's honestly kind of scribbly. Press kind of dark. There we go. We're going to give him the fur around his ears. Go all the way around, and his furry shoulders. He's a sheepdog, so they are covered in fur. And then up here, give him some fur around the top of his head. Oh, and I forgot to close off his face here with some fur. So he has these sort of big, furry, almost whiskers coming off the top of his head there. Okay. There we go. So right now, we have the beginnings of our Arlo. Now, I couldn't do this without adding some eyes, so I'm going to put in some eyes. We may have to move the eyes a little bit later when we add his glasses, but I just needed him to have eyes for reference for where his face is. And then he needs, of course, his big, wet dog nose. Really color that in nice and dark. Okay, there. This is the beginning of Arlo. When you get to this point, you're done with your black pastel. You're going to set that aside, and you're going to get this beautiful chalk palette. And you have a couple decisions to make. My Arlo has a lot of brown fur around the edge, and then a little bit of orange and yellow blended for his color. But sheepdogs can be different colors, so you can decide. You might even want to start with some white and shade in some orange and yellow, or maybe even some reds or browns. Up to you. And then the background color is completely up to you as well. So I won't show you this whole thing, but let me just give you some ideas. So I'm going to use the side of the chalk, and I'm just going to go through and just shade in where Arlo's fur is, which is really all of him. You shade in the entire dog. And I won't do that while you're watching, because that will take too long. But you're going to shade in all of Arlo. And then go over it with your finger, really rub it in so you get rid of all the white space. I went over his eyes a little too much, so I'm going to clean them off. There. Go ahead and shade him in. Let's talk about chalk safety for a second. I'm noticing a lot of chalk powder on my paper. We never blow that off because it could get in someone's eyes. That's dangerous. So if the chalk powder is annoying for you, you're just going to go like that, tap it onto the table paper, and it won't bother us anymore. Now I want him to have a little more defined fur around the side of his head. So I'm just going to go in with the brown and give him a little more extra fur. You can do that, but you don't have to. It's up to you. All right. Also think about your background colors. What do you want for the outside part? I went with two colors. I went with a purple and a blue, which you can decide looking at the palette, whatever colors you want to do in the background, or you can blend the colors too. Go right around the whole dog. And again, just go back with your finger and just rub it into the paper. That will make it stick to the paper better, and it blends. It almost looks like paint when it's finished. Okay, so that's day one of Arlo, and then next week we will get to his glasses. Okay, have some fun with this project. Bye.